In this video, we'll be looking at the other way to write rules for sequences, which is the explicit formula. Explicit formulas are just rules that use n to find the nth term instead of having to use previous terms. You can think about explicit formulas kind of like functions, but instead of using x and f of x, we're using n and a sub n. The big deal with explicit formulas is that they let us jump straight to a specific term and calculate that. We don't have to know the 10th term to find the 11th term. We can just jump right to the 11th term. So let's look at an example. Find the first, second, third, and 11th term of the sequence where a sub n equals 5n minus 1. Well, to find the first term, a sub 1, all we have to do is plug in 1 for n. So this would be 5 times 1 minus 1, which is just 5 times 1 is 5, minus 1 is 4. To find a sub 2, we do something similar. 5, instead of n, because we're finding a sub 2 now, we're going to put 2 for n. And then 5 times 2 is 10, minus 1 is 9. And we can keep going, a sub 3, which would be 5 times 3 minus 1, which will then be 14. And finally, they asked us to find a sub 11. Well, we don't have to do the whole list out. We can just jump right to plugging 11 in for n, which will give us 5 times 11 is 55, minus 1 is 54. And there are all of our terms we were asked to find. Let's look at two more examples. A sub n equals 2 to the n plus 3, and we're asked to find the 6th term. Well, a sub 6 is just going to be 2 to the 6 plus 3. 2 to the 6th power is 64, plus 3 is 67. In our last example, find the 4th term of this sequence, where a sub n is equal to n minus 1 divided by n. Well, a sub 4 then is just going to be 4 minus 1